Greetings and salutations, good friends, and welcome to Blades in Paradise. My name is Dr. Winston Thoreau, and I will be your guide to the perils and pleasures of our paradise amidst the post-apocalyptic Pacific Northwest. Now, we'll get to the chicanery and shenanigans momentarily, but before we do, allow me to deliver some news. Blades in Paradise is an actual play podcast run in John Harper's Blades in the Dark. We are proud to have been selected for the Evil Hat Games Creator Program. Bard Rock Network is sponsored by Dragon Master Games. Visit DragonMasterGames.com for all your CCG, TCG, TTRPG, and miniature game needs. If you enjoy the stories we tell, you can tip us on Ko-fi or visit us at patreon.com/bardrockcafe. By sponsoring the network, you not only help us provide an ever-expanding library of shows, but gain access to bonus content, the network Discord, exclusive booster game nights, and roles on our booster bonus table. Now, without further delay, allow me to introduce you to my cohorts Lizzie, Sterling, and Max, the crew of ESPN. Enjoy.
Blades in Paradise is a dystopian story intended for adults. These stories intentionally address challenging topics that might not be suitable for all ears. This campaign includes content warnings for gun violence, child endangerment, animal cruelty, unintentional misgendering of a non-binary person, substance use, and graphic descriptions of injuries, including the eyes. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Bump in Paradise, not Blades in Paradise. That's right. We are, for the next few sessions, going to be playing Bump in the Dark by Jex J. Thomas. Bump in the Dark is a Forged in the Dark game focused on survival horror tropes and monster hunting. And hopefully I or our producer Allison, thank you Allison, will remember to link to the game in the show notes. If not, just pop into the Rules Lawyer section on the network Discord, tell me we screwed up, and I'll fix it. That being said, before we dive into the action, let's go around the table and have the players introduce themselves, their character, the team members of the Salvation Slammers, the #1 Battle Ball team on the former American West Coast.
Rookie of the Year with nothing to fear. It's Gator Aiden Bega. Hi everyone, I'm Jim, he, him, and I will be playing Gator Aiden Bega, he, him. Fun fact about Gator. Gator is a second-generation superstar. His father is a Hall of Famer and has had his number retired. You may know him as Mamba #5, Drew Bega.
Hello everyone, I'm Justin Langston, and I am going to be playing Lucius Loganberry. Oh yeah, baby. He is the one that wants to take the ball all the way down the court. I'm going to be playing the Unshaped. I am, and he is, both he, him. And, let's see, let me make sure I'm ready for the game, guys. Hang on. I've got my extremely tight, super small Speedo on, and I am currently greasing up. So.
And the crowd is just chanting, Triple L! Triple L!
How is that different than every other week that we record?
Well, this time I'm not wearing a wig.
Oh, got it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He also took approximately 200 pounds of anabolic steroids to be buff enough for this role.
Oh no, Lucius is only about 5 foot nothing. He is built like a dwarf.
Ah, okay, with that kind of jack, got it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm playing a quick and scrambly scoundrel in an ambiguously food-shaped truck with a sack full of treats and a motocross helmet. It's Buck. That's Mr. Starbuck Coffee.
I am so proud that we workshopped this name into existence.
Oh, Starbuck.
What is our fun fact about Starbuck this week?
Buck's always ready to play, so he's got his rollerblades on at all times.
I love it. Queenie could not join us this evening, but I have written the adventure in such a way where she can hop in next time. Our story begins on a tour bus, but not some ordinary tour bus, because that's just not what this podcast does. No, this is a tour bus shaped like a soup can, with wheels and exhaust that look like soup cans. This is the tour bus of the Salvation Slammers, the #1 Battle Ball team on the former American West Coast. Their owner, Mrs. Summer Campbell, is sitting on the front seat behind the driver, Bentley Ford, with the team manager, Vince Boiardi, and head coach, Rob Swanson, across the aisle from them. The 10 team members are scattered across the remaining seats. You're on your way south to the city of Perdition, which is built around the site formerly known as Lesson Peak in Northern California. At least that's where you're supposed to go. The bus driver has gotten you very, very lost. Bentley, we should have been in Perdition hours ago, Mrs. Campbell says. Do you even know where you're going? Geez, Miss Boss Lady. Maybe I took a wrong turn at that intersection past nowhere. But hey, I think I see signs of civilization. Let's just pull in over there and see if we can get directions or something. You see on the left of the bus, the only structure you have seen for miles that isn't derelict. There are sturdy walls surrounding it on all sides, with some sort of Tesla coils along the walls that are emanating a dome of light around the structure, lighting it up like a Christmas tree. Just over the wall, you see the telltale signs of a theme park, mostly the structures of various rides, like you see like the thing of the roller coaster, a little bit of the Ferris wheel, but not all of it, like that kind of skyline. As the bus rolls towards the entrance, you see a large sign that says, Famous Freddie's Fantastic Fun Park.
Whoa, I used to come here when I was younger. It's still here? I thought they shut this place down when that kid went up north to the farm.
What are you talking about, went up north to the farm?
It's metaphoric, dude.
What's metaphoric?
Yeah, I thought they shut this place down. That's all I'm trying to say.
The bus goes through the dome of light and immediately sputters to a halt. Oh shoot, the old girl's giving me trouble again. You all go ahead and see if you can find some help. I'll get old Betsy a look over. And Bentley just reaches under his seat, pulls out a big toolbox, and pops open the hood of the bus.
Whoa, that's the second biggest toolbox I've seen today.
You got a permit for that thing, Bentley?
I got my CDL learner's permit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, wait, I mean, I have my license, yeah. Totally my license, dudes. And he winks.
Yeah, maybe we should just go.
I was making a dick joke, Bentley, but cool.
Yeah, Mrs. Campbell just ignores the dick joke and is like, alright everyone, let's break into groups. Vince, Rob, and I will stay with the bus and make sure Bentley stays on has all the help he needs. Everyone else, go explore the park and find someone who can help us.
But the park, it's after hours. There's no way anyone's here right now.
Not only is the sun setting right now, but you also can see, like, in a distance, the parking lot is completely vacant, but, like, it's the only sign of civilization you have. What do you do? Walk several hours in the desert in an unknown direction till you find civilization?
Hell yeah, we are.
The theme park is your best, Jay.
So, guys, do you want to head out to the desert for a little bit and see what we can do? Maybe practice a little bit? Come back like half an hour?
I mean, it is the desert. It's gonna be kinda hard to practice.
If you all don't go where I told you, I will dock your pay.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I understood that reference.
Bega steps up, lowering his head to get out of the bus. He's impossibly tall, all arms and legs. He almost looks like a human at. He has those impossibly bushy eyebrows, a snub nose, and a handlebar mustache. He's wearing a tomato red tracksuit that looks like a can of Campbell's tomato soup. And as he gets out, he stretches his arms and his legs out and yawns and... where do you think we should head first? Ferris wheel, merry-go-round? What do you think, Buck?
Both circles. Buck really ponders this. In a red t-shirt and football pants. I don't know sports.
Yeah, no, so here's the thing about Battleball. Battleball is a sport played with whatever random sports equipment is lying around because it's like dystopian future, like where society's collapsed. So, like, it doesn't matter. You should have whatever accounts for protective gear, and you kind of make it work, right? So, football pants, soccer, soccer pads, like protective football pads, hockey pads. You just make it work. Like, one of your team members is just wearing a catcher, like the protective gear for a catcher and the mask for a catcher for baseball.
With the snorkel sticking out of the catcher's mask on the side.
Yes, that is your goalie, Ken Moore.
Yeah, I think I've got some soccer shin guards too. Can I have spikes on my rollerblades?
Sure.
Hell yeah. World building.
Your team captain, Hamilton Beach, says, "Oh, I think we need to go to the park entrance first. And, they probably won't just let us. We are famous, but I don't think we don't get free admission, so we have to probably go through and buy tickets and shit at the front thing. So let's just go to the front gate. That's probably where we should go first because it makes sense."
Hey, speak for yourself, Beach. When you're the son of a legend, like Drew Bega, you get places wherever you want to go.
Huh.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're the son of a legend, Gator. I am a legend.
Yeah, a legendary loser. Alright, guys.
Got him.
High five, Starbuck. chest bump.
High five.
Yeah, I didn't get it, so I'll just pretend I got it. Yeah.
Everyone that wasn't Justin doing a character, that's just what Justin thinks every time we make a pop culture reference on the show.
That's true. That's true.
You know, Hamilton, like, you're walking around acting tough. Like, come on, dude. Like, we're at a theme park. You don't have to boss everyone around right now. Just chill out. Like, it's time to relax. We have a day off.
All right, I got it. Talk less, smile more. I got it.
What?
It was a reference to the musical Hamilton because...
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay, you walk the long, arduous runway meant to lead from the on-ramp to the parking lot, which is entirely vacant, eerily vacant. You eventually reach the entrance to the park, where a single employee is running the turnstiles. This man stands almost as tall as Gator, at 7 feet tall, is wearing a leather jacket and sunglasses with a very clean haircut, and for some reason is wearing mittens in the California desert. Welcome to Famous Freddy's. My name is Zach. How can I help you today?
Yo, my dog Zach. What's up? Happening? What's going down? What's the 411, my friend?
Yeah, so because you approach him so familiarly, Zach holds out his hand for your guys' best friend handshake, the secret handshake for the Zach Club.
Oh yeah, here we go. First it's slap, slap, pound, dash, dash, little hand jive, little more hand jive, one over the shoulder, spin around, lick your boot.
All right, roll to connect to do Zach's secret handshake perfectly.
Oh man. Consequences of my actions. Alright. That would be a 5.
Yeah, with a 5, you like, it's a little clumsy, but like it comes across like, oh hey, it's been a while since I've had to do the bro shake. Not like you don't actually know it, and you fake it completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, you into Battle Ball?
Of course I'm into Battle Ball, bro. Look at this build. And he opens his leather jacket, and you just watch him bounce his pecs up and down.
Nice pecs, dude. Score. High five. Yeah, so this is a pro Battle Ball team. We're the Salvation Slammers, and our bus seemed to have broken down. Do you have a phone we could use?
Oh yeah, you guys want to go to the main office. Is this your first time at the park?
I mean, I came here as a little kid, but not in a long time.
All right, so let me lay it down for you. Behind me, in the center of the park, behind the entrance, is Billy's Bastion. You basically, Famous Freddy's is a medieval, sword and sorcery theme park. So the castle area is behind me. The main office is in the castle. And then up in the northwest, you have Freddy's Forest. And in the northeast, you have Clyde's Caverns. In the southwest, you have Wesley's Wild West. And in the southeast, you have Tabby's Tundra. But yeah, the main office is in Billy's Bastion. So just head on to the castle up there at the top of the hill. And they'll be able to help you in the main office. They have the phone lines. I think they can get you a mechanic for your bus, whatever you need.
You are one tight dude.
Yeah, when you get there, just talk to the main receptionist, my boy Zach.
Is that his name? My boy? Zach?
Oh, no, my boy is an honorific. He's also named Zach, but it's spelled differently. I'm Zach with a K at the end, he's Zach with an H at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, not to be confused with Zach, who is just an X instead of a Z. I looked this up. There are 69 spellings for the name Zach and Zachary combined. Those are commonly used. So, yes, every NPC other than Famous Freddy and his friends in this park is a guy named Zach that looks exactly like this guy, has exactly this voice, and just a different spelling of the name Zach.
Can't wait to meet the 70th NPC.
Shit!
I'm gonna quickly rebuild my character. They're gonna be a lot more social.
So here, let me give you all your VIP passes because you are a very famous sports team. And he reaches and he pulls out a set of 10 wristbands, one for each team member, including Queen's silent character. Do you all let him slap the wristband on you?
Of course.
I just think it's another handshake.
I guess.
Can I have Dr. Thunder's wristband? Because I'm afraid that if you try to go put it on them, that they're going to rip your arm straight off your body.
Oh, yeah, sure, you can put on Dr. Thunder's wristband. Queen also gets her wristband, but from you. It's fine.
Seems like some nerd shit. Castles.
For a second, as we walk down and see all this stuff, you see the puffed out chest of Luscious Lucius, and he's like, "Man, this is really cool." I mean, yeah, nerd shit.
I mean, it's for kids, you know? Like, kids are gonna like this kind of stuff. I mean, it's not for, like, dudes like us. I mean, we're more about stuff and things. And that's when you see Bega kind of, like, pops up the collar of his tracksuit and walks ahead because he doesn't want to talk about his hobbies.
Hell yeah, stuff and things.
So you're making your way to the castle. I would say it's like 15 minutes to sunset. You do hear like carnival-ish music playing, but like it's kind of been redone to be sort of like in fiddle instruments. And then as you get further away from the entrance, it's just playing standard like Renaissance fair music. Do you have anything you want to explore? Like, because basically this is a theme park. Just everything is centered on like some sort of like tabletop adventure fantasy nerd thing. Except the Wild West place is just like the Old West.
Is there a vending machine anywhere?
There's also concession stands all run by Zax.
Sick.
In fact, there's just one concession stand that's like 6 carts stapled together, and Zach is just walking them. Whichever stand you go to, Zach stands at that one.
Do we have Dippin' Dots in the far future?
I think you go to the vending machine. This vending machine looks very, very picked through. For some reason you can't quite place. Go ahead and roll read to try and examine the vending machine situation at the vending machines.
That's a 2. Is it my mark Hope, right?
Yeah, mark Hope. You look at the vending machines and something feels off. You can't place it. There is a single Dippin' Dots cup left in the machine.
Tutti Frutti? Lame.
You know, you really gotta stop calling me that.
No, listen. I mean, your name is Logan Berry. Like, what else am I gonna call you for a nickname? I'm gonna call you Logan? You're named after fruit, dude.
How about Luscious?
You do understand how that's not any better, right?
Hey, my parents named me Luscious Lucius, alright? That's my actual name. You got a problem with it?
I wouldn't call it a problem, just confusion.
They knew I was gonna be Luscious.
Attention all park goers. The park will be closing in 5 minutes. You should make your way towards the exits.
We gotta have fun so fast.
What's the most fun thing to do in the park that we could run to?
This section has like all the anchor rides that like every theme park has, like the ones like people like go to first. So you have like a roller coaster, you have a Ferris wheel, there's a tilt-a-whirl.
What's the one ride that this park is known for the most, that if you were to look at it in a magazine, you would be like, this is what you have to go to this park to do?
So are you familiar with the real world ride, the Tower of Terror?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Vaguely.
In this one, it's called Billy's Ball Drop.
Is it 16 years old?
It's not certain because Billy is, as you all know, Freddie's friends are Billy the Baboon, Clydesdale, Wesley Wolf, and Tabby Cat. So Billy's a baboon. So it's unclear what his human age is. But yeah, it is just a big red ball that goes up in the air about 50 stories and then drops down really fucking fast.
We gotta do the ball drop.
Who wants to make like New Year's and watch a ball drop?
I mean, I am only wearing a Speedo.
Hamilton's like, we'll go to the front office and see about getting that phone call. You guys have fun. And he pours off with 3 of your NPC teammates and Dr. Thunder. You have just 2 NPCs with you, Jen Air and May Tag. Yes, all of the NPC teammates, in case you all didn't catch the joke, are named after appliances.
It's so good.
All right, so you go, and your boy Zach, one of them, is manning the completely empty line to the ball drop. You realize, without a roll, there are no other patrons in this park. Maybe it's because you came so close to close, although you also saw there's no one in the parking lot. It was like, oh, welcome to Billy's Ball Drop. Oh, you have the VIP tags. Excellent. Would you like to go on the ride?
We don't have to wait in line.
Hell yeah, baby.
I want to read him real quick, because the way he talked was a little odd.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to read.
Gotta be more open-minded, dude.
I'm gonna push my luck. That's a 6.
With a 6, you realize his inflection sounds like, even though like first of all, you actually put together, wait a minute, all the Zacks look exactly the fucking same. And not in like I'm dismissing this above game because Paul created lazy NPCs way. You're like, wait a minute, it is actually weird. They look exactly the same, are dressed exactly the same, have the same voice, and have the same inflection. But also, yes, you do catch there's like almost like a stutter in the way his inflection changed in the middle of that sentence. Like he like forgot how to speak with his natural voice for a second and then fixed it.
You okay, dude?
Oh yeah, I'm just going through puberty.
Oh, weird. Were you the same dude that we met up front? Because you guys look like you could be brothers.
Oh yes, we are. All of us Zacks are actually twins and cousins. Twin cousins. It's a thing.
Where?
Austria.
I've never... Does anyone know where that is? I've never heard of that place.
Yeah, I think it's a continent in, like, the south.
No, that one's sunk underwater, dude.
No, that's where Tazaru's from, man.
Yeah, but it also did canonically sink underwater, so technically both of those statements are correct.
I saw some videos, and I think it might still be out there. The jury's out, dude.
You think you could just, like, lose an island? Like, how does that make any sense? Where would you lose the island?
Do you know where any island is right now?
Oh, I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Sounds like I do. Every man is an island.
Whoa. That's deep.
Anyway, do you want to get on the ride?
I want to try to give him the handshake.
Okay, roll connect. I will give you a bonus die because you have witnessed the handshake before.
It's 5 and a 6.
You also do the handshake. You do it slightly better than Lucius did.
How does Zach do?
Zach does fine because he knows the handshake. I don't roll dice in this game.
No, I wasn't sure if there was a stutter somewhere, if he missed a turn, if his palm was a little heavier than I was expecting.
So he does it with an almost mechanical precision.
All right, dude. I see you.
You've never seen anyone do it this perfectly. It is like his muscles have memorized this handshake.
We gotta find out where these bros are because I'm willing to bet that wherever their crib is has the best party after this.
Oh yeah, the park after party is legendary, guys. We party in famous Freddie's forest. You absolutely invited.
Okay, dudes, we cannot let them fix the truck yet. We have to go to this party.
But you know what we have to do before we party?
What?
Our balls gotta drop, babe. Alright, I run up to the ride.
Yeah!
Alright, you guys go on the ride. It takes you up very, very high. The anticipation is killing you. You watch as you get to the very top and the park lights all start shutting off one after one, but they are letting you finish the ride. It drops you down super fucking fast. Go ahead and roll... It's just roll body. I don't think you just roll body by itself, so...
You can roll you can roll a stat by itself. I think you roll the highest that you have a pip in.
Yeah, so just roll body to keep your constitution as you get dropped at several hundred miles an hour into a controlled spiraling downwards descent.
4.
I feel like I should take a penalty because I have a sack of cans, among other things, in my hand.
Whatever you feel is mechanically appropriate, I agree.
Wait, where did you get a sack of cans?
Always got my canvas sack, dude.
You brought your sack on the ball? Why would you bring your sack on the ball?
I've always got my sack.
You don't need a sack on the ball.
I always need my stuff. My stuff and my things.
Next thing you're going to tell me that you brought some nuts on the ball.
Yeah, well, next you're going to say you're hungry, and I'm not going to give you any of my nuts from a sack.
I'm not going to be hungry because the ball made me feel sick, dude.
Yeah, how did the other two people do on the rolls? I remember Jim got a 3.
No, you had a 4.
I got a 4 as well.
I got a 6. As the ball drops, you hear him go, oh yeah!
Buck and Gator, you look a little green around the gills, but you keep it down. Everyone had an overall great time, even the ones that feel a little queasy after the ride. The door to the ride opens up because it's like kind of like a pod where you guys are in enclosed space and strapped in. The park lights are all off. The music has stopped. Zach is gone. And the only sound you hear is a...
Did anyone just hear that? Or am I imagining things again?
I'd like to reach around Gator.
Yeah, you would.
And, yeah. I want to grab his, like, opposite side shoulder to startle him.
Ah, dude!
Yeah.
I reach, as he does that, I like turn my head instinctively and almost like snap at his hand, like with my teeth.
No rules necessary. This is just good old-fashioned joshing.
Not cool!
Just testing your reflexes. It's pretty good.
Would you expect anything less from a second-generation superstar? I think not. Alright, we should make our way back to the front so we can figure out how we're going to get to that party.
Making my way up front.
All right, are you going to the front desk where the rest of the team went, or are you trying to go back to, like, the bus area, or are you trying to just make it to Freddy's Forest?
Where is Freddy's Forest in relation to everything else?
All right, so you're in the center. Freddy's Forest is basically up and diagonal of you. Like, northwest, I think is what I said it was.
Alright, we should probably check in with the team at the castle and make sure that they were able to get in touch with someone before we head up to the forest, but it's on the way.
All right, so you march towards the castle. There's things that can explode. Everything's powered down now. Every vending machine, every ride, every attraction that's not a ride, every game.
Yeah.
Would you say you're going at a leisurely pace or brisk pace? Are you running?
Cruising on my rollerblades.
Okay, I'll say a brisk pace then.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have grind shoes, right? So I'm probably trying to grind on some sick curbs.
You basically have Sterling's grind Heelys without the rocket boots.
Grinding on some sick curbs, trying to do as many cool tricks as we can on the way.
Absolutely. I will not make you roll because you're professional athletes, and you're doing this for fun and not for anything mechanically relevant. You do get to the castle, and your team members are going to like, and Hamilton looks really shook. Like, guys, we lost Russell Hobbs. We lost him.
Where'd you lose him, dude?
I don't know. He said he had to hit the head while we were talking to the Zach guy, and he never came back. And then all the lights turned off, and we went to find him, and he wasn't there. And Zach's gone, so we have no one to ask. Russell's just gone, man.
Are you sure you went to the right bathroom? There's like 30 of them around here.
I mean, I think so. There was like a sign that said bathroom, like, I don't know, 20 feet from the desk. We assume he went to that one. Why would he go to a more distant bathroom, right? That doesn't make sense.
To be nice, just in case he had to blow it up real bad.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be courteous to your bros.
Oh, that is true. Russell does blow up bathrooms something fierce. It is because he loves food truck tacos so much.
You know, we should call Russell Sloppy Joe from now on. I think that's a great name for him.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna stick.
Canonically, this is taking place around the same time as the main campaign, so he is not the Sloppy Joe. It would just be a weird coincidence.
It's just a popular nickname.
All right. Just calm down, Paul, okay? It's just a game, man.
We're being self-referential.
I understand. I'm just clarifying for the audience. This is not a reference to this taking place before the main campaign, and Russell is not Sloppy Joe for whether or not he's alive. That is all I'm saying.
No, Sloppy Joe was a homunculus who worked for Subway who died in a train accident and then was brought back to life by Dr. Feelgood.
Yes, there are no homunculi on your team to the best of your knowledge.
Whoa.
Anyway, you guys want to look for Russell?
All right, Ham, since you can't figure this out, we'll go find Russell.
All right, cool. If the boss lady asks, he was on your team, we're going to check on the bus.
Yeah, of course you're going to run away. Yeah, always the first to sub out, always the first to leave. Got it. We'll be back.
I mean, yeah, bro. I gotta keep myself off the DL list. And then like another one of your teammates, Decker Black, is like, you realize the L in DL stands for list, bro. You just said you don't need to stay off the disabled list. Shut up, Decker.
Yeah, Decker.
I thought DO was for delousing.
That is definitely not right. I am not the brightest bulb in the crayon box, but that one is not right.
Is it just me?
Yeah, and besides, no, Hamilton could stand a delousing, if we're being perfectly honest here.
We could say letters all day. We're gonna miss that party.
Yeah, letters are hard. Anyway, we're gonna check how the bus is going. Good luck finding Russell. You guys are better at that stuff. I mostly just score goals, you know. Like, I am the top scorer in the league, you know. No big deal. You know, I mean, Gator would be the top scorer in the league if it wasn't for that asterisk next to his stats.
Excuse me? Asterix?
You have an asterisk, dude. Yeah.
What is this asterisk for exactly?
Why don't you tell me?
Why don't I tell you what it's for? Why don't I tell you what
Yeah.
it's for? It's none of your damn business.
I see how it is. Yeah, no, you got an asterisk because they kept the stat because your dad's a big name.
Huh.
We all know that 2 of those goals were scored off of fouls that the ref didn't call.
Listen, I'm not sloppy with my play like some people around here, okay? There's a reason that they call a penalty a beach around here.
I think he slaps you across the face.
When he slaps me across the face, you see almost my snub nose extend out about like 3 or 4 inches, and then it's within a second it's like snapped back to looking normal.
Ooh, whiplash.
You just remember who the captain of this team is, Gator.
Yeah, Captain Douchebag.
I shove him.
All right, well, as your captain, I'm telling you, go find Russell. I'm going to go talk to the boss lady. And
We were already going to find Russell because you can't do anything around here.
Yeah, except score all our goals.
You're not my mom. Sorry, I just wanted to contribute.
No, that was really good. And then we bro handshake it.
All right, so go ahead, anyone who wants to, go ahead and roll read is the relevant stat here, to try and determine what happened to Russell.
Buck doesn't read, dude.
Hat.
That's a 4.
Okay, with a 4, you go to the bathroom that Russell probably went in. You do see they have not cleaned it yet. There is a lot of blood. Like, I'll give you that with a bad roll.
So he blew it up really badly.
The blood is nowhere near a toilet.
Ooh, he blew out an O-ring. He just couldn't wait.
Dude, what happened in here?
I think as you say that, you hear another...
Huh? Dude, stop touching me on the shoulder. It's not funny.
It wasn't me this time.
Don't look at me.
Gator, when you look over your shoulder, you see Russell's dismembered hand dangling from the ceiling, just gently touching on your shoulder.
Dude!
Is that what I think it is? That's Russell's wedding ring.
Russell was married?
It's actually his championship ring.
He was really married to the game.
Yeah, and now that you're looking up at the ceiling, Russell is dangling, having been brutally ripped apart. Like, just different pieces of him are hanging from the ceiling.
Oh no, we're lost.
Yo, judging by all the extreme violence done towards the metacarpals and metatarsals of his... I mean, damn, he's messed up.
What do we do? Do we get him down? Do we try to find someone? Do we...
Don't move. I think you're part of a crime scene now or something.
Oh shit, not again.
Oh shit.
This happened before?
Not I mean, crime scene, yeah, not my teammate being dismembered and hung 10 feet above me, no. As his blood drained out of the floor, let's get the hell out of here.
Where do you wish to go? You have free run of the park. As near as you can tell, there are no employees, mascots, anything. You have the entire run of the park, this section, the other 4 sections. Allegedly, there is a slamming bitchin' party in Freddy's Forest. And there's also the bus just outside of the park limits, or just inside the park limits, I should say, on the entrance ramp.
I leave the bathroom, and I throw up in the trash can that's next to the bathroom, and then sit down near where there's some greenery and start kind of hyperventilating. That was one of the gnarliest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I've seen some bad injuries. Like, I've seen broken legs. I've seen people lose limbs. But that was...
I told you I stopped doing that and I was getting too many penalties.
Yeah, that shit's not supposed to happen outside the game.
At least, like, when you step onto the field, like, you accept that something bad could happen, but when you step in to blow out the bathroom, you're not expecting your life to just end like that. Like, that could have happened to any one of us if we decided to blow out the bathroom instead of going to the ball.
Yeah, blowing out the bathroom should be a safe activity.
It's like your sanctum.
Everyone has the right to do it.
It was never safe with him. You saw his diet.
Well, not for others, but...
Do you think the street taco? It was the street tacos. The street tacos were so dangerous this time that they just blew out from his insides and then blew him up into the raft. It's the street tacos.
Oh, he got ass blasted. Like Tremors 4. 3, not 4.
I feel so much better now.
Do you need a snack? I dig in my sack. Want a cold brew coffee can?
I'll crack it and slam it and then crush the can on my forehead.
That's how it's done. Luscious?
That can't be good for you.
Please tell me one of you shotguns it.
Of course.
Okay, fantastic.
No, I just happen to have a funnel and a length of tubing, and I quickly assemble a beer bong, and I do it that way.
All right, so you spend several minutes decompressing after seeing this mutilated victim.
We're like a pit crew. This is a practiced maneuver.
Yes, most of the time was just spent finding the equipment for it. Yeah, but you do spend like somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 5 minutes setting up, doing this, shooting, shotgunning coffee, like doing all the various over-the-top ways people drink canned beverages.
Did you not hear him say that he had a sack on him?
There's still time associated with rumbling through a sack full of other things, including apparently loose cans, to find the things you need. Either way, you spend 2 to 5 minutes doing this. It can be closer to the 2 side, that's fine. You do, as you finish doing this, hear a high-pitched, shrill scream coming from the direction of your tour bus.
Dudes.
Don't look at me.
Neither of you just screamed right now, did you?
No, baby, if I scream, you'd hear the bass.
Okay, somebody did.
Party!
We're missing the party! Let's go. Did I get all bloody?
You guys are all covered to some degree in blood that was dripping from the ceiling, yes. How bloody is up to you. You are also canonically wearing soup red outfits, so...
Yeah, no, we're good. We don't need to change. It'll be dark there anyway. The babes won't notice.
Yeah, I want to change my shirt real quick. You gotta look sharp.
Just reach into the bag, pull out an identical jersey.
You pull out a button-up shirt that you would wear in 2007 to go to a really bad bar where you pay $18 for cocktails.
It's the exact same shirt I just had. I have like 18 of them in this sack of cans.
Yes, we dress on cartoon character rules here. Everyone just has the same outfit in like deck. I don't know what the word for 10 plus duplicates is offhand. Anyway, you have like infinite copies of your exact wardrobe. Only one of you is currently carrying them all, because apparently the items that Riley wanted to include on this character included a bag of holding. It can have any mundane item that isn't mechanically beneficial to you in it.
Okay, that's not what I was hitting at with it, but I'll take it. And I'll use it to my advantage somehow.
Yeah, it can't be an item that is useful in the minute you introduce it. If it turns out to be useful after you introduce it, so be it. But
I understand.
If you introduce it, it has to not be mechanically relevant to solving your current problem. So you're going to the party, or you're going to go investigate the scream. There's drastically different direction than the forest.
I assumed the scream was the party.
You guys are jocks this tracks.
Yeah, no, I'm planning on heading up to the forest.
The party moved, obviously.
Alright, so you march your way towards the forest.
You do know that the party is in the opposite direction. Like, I don't have one of those, what do they call them? Composts? Yeah.
Parties move. The best parties move.
May's like, no, compote is like a food item, Luscious.
Yeah, maybe they've got food at the party.
May, you're still here?
Yeah, no, I'm here. That you guys were investigating the men's room. We only got to hear what you described. We didn't go in the men's room because we are ladies.
Good point.
But yeah, we suspect that sounded an awful lot like the boss lady screaming at the bus. We think we should go investigate that. If you want to go to the party, you can, but we're going to go back to the bus by ourselves. Seems safe enough.
Should we go to the bus party?
Let's huddle up here. We have a little bit of a problem. Like, we can't let them go back without us, because that would look bad, right? But at the same time, we might miss the party if we don't go to the party.
Okay. But, like, we're awesome.
True.
So maybe we just do it really fast.
How about we hop, we do the thing where we do a move that we have done at a game where, for example, I will hop on your back, and then Luscious can hop on my shoulders, and we can almost do, with you on your rollerblades, we can zip as fast as we possibly can back to the bus.
Zippy giraffe maneuver. Hell yeah.
3 kids in a trench coat.
I like that name for that move, yes. Somehow, being stacked up really tall and having one person's rollerblades carry the full weight of 3 grown men makes you move faster. Not sure how, but the physics check out.
We're aerodynamic, dude.
It was so stupid.
Yes, but I will and
Fucking
stupid
great
shit like that
show.
all day, every day on this podcast. So yes, somehow that gets you back to the bus faster.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you said survival horror, my only thought was Scooby-Doo, so I'm just warning you. It's my main touch point.
I want you to know I am actually a connoisseur of slasher films, so
I watched Willy's Wonderland, if that wasn't obvious.
I just lived life.
Enjoy what you're hearing? Rate us on your favorite podcatcher. Reviews on platforms like Apple, Spotify, or Good Pods help new listeners find our content. It's a completely free way to support the show. Thanks for listening.
most folks don't realize it, but the world is ripe with monsters. And when you have a monster problem, you need someone who is smart.
I came over here, I saw that there was a crime scene, I figured, I'd park here on the
crime scene.
Brave.
It's just not our fight. We just honk the horn, everybody dissipates, and we just ride away.
And qualified.
If nobody is going to assist David with this, he is going to pull out his nunchucks.
Who gave him those nunchucks?
Van Helmen's family is none of those things, but they're the best we've got, so check them out on Monster Cafe. Available now wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Is your plan to go to the party and then skate back from the party really fast as the three kids in a trench coat? Or is your plan just go back to the bus but fast?
The bus fast, dude.
Okay, perfect. You get there and Miss Campbell is screaming. She's like, I took my eye off of him for a minute because he was working on the bus and it was fucking boring. And I turned around and you actually see like they're putting a sheet over the headless body of Bentley Ford, the bus driver.
He really didn't know how to use those tools, did he?
Where'd his head go?
You see a lump under a smaller sheet about 30 feet away.
Oh, sheet.
It's like one of your guys' like sweat towels that they have at the game. Like just one of those is over the head.
Oh boy! Where is everybody else while this is happening?
Everyone else is like huddled around the bus. Like, okay. What did you guys? Where's Russell? Hamilton said you guys were looking for Russell.
Oh. Luscious, why don't you tell them what happened?
Oh, yeah, so, he blew it up real good, and by real good, I mean real bad. Like, he defied some gravity and painted the place, if you know what I'm saying.
Russell had too many street tacos, and he had 4, not 3. And because he had 4, not 3 street tacos, they blew out through his midsection and actually left his entrails all over the bathroom. He's dead too.
Dude caught air.
Hamilton looks down, like, oh no, Russell, he went to the big penalty box in the sky.
You know, Hamilton, if I lost one of my teammates, I would be very sad.
I am very sad. See how I removed my hat and put it on my chest and looked down? That is the sign of someone being sad.
I'm sorry, I can't see your head because it's so far up your ass.
Oh, burn.
That is called the Rolling Thunder. That is my signature move for scoring goals. It's where I do a somersault on the grind rail and then kick the ball into the goal.
It's sick. Children come to our games, dude.
It's just a somersault, bro.
You score goals, but do you look cool doing it?
No, not even remotely.
Yeah, it's half the game, dude.
And now I think about it, the physical mechanics of doing a somersault on a grind rail are very questionable.
Sonic the Hedgehog taught me nothing.
I don't worry about physics too much. As long as you've got your light shoes and there's like a string of rings, you're fine.
Can you all please take this serious? We have lost 2 people on this trip, something Miss Campbell says. From now on, we all need to operate on a buddy system. Everyone needs to have a buddy system.
Was nobody watching Bentley? Like, what was he doing down there?
He was working on the engine. I was watching him. I just turned away for a minute because he was doing that thing that mechanics do where they bend over and their pants drop down. I could see his whole butt crack, so I looked away for a second. And when I came back, he was dead.
What about Coach? What was Coach doing? Was Coach not watching Bentley? I thought you were all here to make sure he didn't mess up another thing.
Coach and the manager were like, oh, we were doing the buddy system to the bathroom break. We had to go. It's really far walk to the nearest restroom from broken down in the middle of this entrance ramp. So we were a fair distance away.
Bathroom, you say?
Yes. No. You have to realize this is like the bathroom near the parking lot, not near the office where you were.
Right, but if I was to check that bathroom, would that bathroom be blown up?
No, we were. You should not check that bathroom. And they're like exchanging a really awkward stare for a second with each other, and then go back to trying to act really natural. There are some really, really tense erotic vibes between the 2 of them.
You just suddenly hear Careless Whisper play in the background, and someone's like, "Oh, sorry, my headphones just died."
Yeah, no, buddy system, everybody. Everybody needs to stay in groups of 2 or more. No one wander off by themselves. Vince and Rob will stay with me and keep me safe. 3 of you, you be a group. She gestures towards the 3 PCs. And, I think Dr. Thunder will also follow along with you quietly.
Yeah, you keep working on that mouthful of taffy, Dr. Thunder.
Fun fact for the listeners, Dr. Taffy has been working on a record for the most consecutive pieces of taffy eaten by a professional sports player in the greater western United States area.
4.5 years consecutive and ongoing.
Did anybody actually successfully call for, like, a tow truck or airlift for the helicopter or something? Any sort of help?
We left the captain in charge of that one. Hamilton, how'd that phone call go?
Oh yeah, the phones are out of service, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah, Zach with an X, he told me that the phones were out of service.
Really? Because Zach with a K told us that they were working.
Yeah, but Zach with an X told me that they weren't. They were down. Something about, like, server maintenance on Fridays or something.
Did you even try, dude?
I mean, yeah, I picked up the phone and I dialed 119 or whatever.
Can I read Hamilton?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 6.
With a 6, you were confident. No, he actually did try the phone and it didn't work. You know when he's bullshitting around, he is actually serious. Like, no, there was no dial tone or whatever.
Did Zach with an X happen to tell you where the servers were or how long they would be down for?
I did not think to ask that question.
When you dialed 119, did someone with a South Korean accent from the fire brigade answer the phone?
There was no dial tone, so no. Justin's just Googling what that number actually does.
Paul, if you ever need a Deus Ex Machina to end this episode, there you go.
It can happen.
We never thought you'd come.
It took so long.
We have not canonized whatever's going on in East Asia in our world, so we can figure that out later.
They show up to find our TPK.
Awkward.
Alright, so I guess we need to go back into the park and try to figure out if there's another place to use a phone.
I mean, yeah, is there anywhere where you could find all the people in the park? Like, the employees, there's no cars here, they must still be here in the park.
Oh yeah, they're all partying.
We know where to go to find them. Smash cut to.
Yeah, smash cut. You walk there. I'll ask you again, what is the pace you're going for?
Question real quick before we answer that. What is the budget for having a Smash Mouth song playing in the background of this episode?
I have $3.
Oh, okay. That should cover it.
I think it actually went up when their lead singer sadly passed away last year, so probably not.
Way to bring down the room, Paul.
You can book Smash Mouth for between $40,000 and $74,000. So that's how much to get them to perform for you if you want to hire them for your corporate event.
Yeah, like licensing a song is different. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
No, I know. I just found that fascinating. That's actually a very surprising number to me.
Parodies are very cheap, though.
Oh yeah, you guys go to Freddie's forest, unhindered. And as you enter the forest, you hear, "If you go out in the woods today, you're in for a big surprise."
The music is not quite up the vibe that I would like.
It's totally weird for a party, but I do.
If you go out in the woods today, you better not close your eyes.
That's not how the words usually go, is it?
I haven't seen Shrek in years, but that does not sound like Smash Mouth to me at all.
Maybe if I hear some more, it'll remind me.
Hey, Zach? 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 Zach?
Zach?
Zach?
If you go out in the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear there ever was will gather there for certain. Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
Lucius?
Yo.
You would know this. Is teddy bear picnic like a weird sex thing? Or am I just being too overly cautious?
So, there's this park bench right here. Why don't you lay down on it and tell me about your childhood?
Well, it was really tough because my dad was always off playing battle ball, and I was alone with my mom for most of it. But then she had a friend, and his name was Greg. Wait, what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. I take off some glasses that I just produced from, the ether and put away a notepad. We'll continue this session later.
So I just want to point out that our game we have vaguely based very limitedly on Blitzball. You are a star player who is the son of another star player.
Yes.
You are aware you have unintentionally, or possibly intentionally, made Tidus from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Do you wander further towards the sound of the ominous chanting?
Is there any sign of the party that we were promised? Any Zacks? Any red solo cups? Any,
You do see light off in the distance in the direction that music is coming from.
Don't normally have rave music like this.
Yeah, no, it does without a roll absolutely proc your radar of, hey, that's not rave music, that is creepy satanic ritual music.
Paul, why don't you sit down here on this bench and tell me about your childhood, where you think teddy bears go to picnic is satanic.
Not the lyrics themselves, but the way it's being performed. This is not the tone of the original song, as Max would know from the before times.
The before times.
I guess we take a vote and see if we go or not. We can do this democratically, or we can...
Yeah, so as you're discussing this, you hear the chanting continue. If you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home.
Yeah, I mean, we're not alone.
Yeah, there's 4 of us, dude.
Roll read really quick.
Why are we talking to the voice? Do you think the voice can hear us? That's a 5.
Gator, the chanting is getting closer, and so is the light.
Oh yeah, they're bringing the party to us.
You also, with your 5 for the read, are like, oh no, this actually sounds kind of creepy. In a I don't want to party with these people kind of way.
Dude, why don't we, hide real quick and try to get... I don't want to say the jump on them, but, maybe we can jump out and yell surprise if it looks cool. And then they'll think that it's really funny that we surprise them at their own party.
Yeah, that doesn't track, but alright.
I would like to hide. I would like to sneak.
Alright, roll sneak.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, with a 1 and 2, I think, you trip over your big gangly legs and fall in the bushes and make a loud sound.
May I roll sneak as well?
You may also roll sneak. I will let Dr. Thunder autonomously pass.
Okay, I did roll a 6, so...
Okay. You are well hidden. Dr. Thunder is well hidden and very quietly eating her caffeine. I'm going to say just because Sterling is not necessarily Riley is not. Yeah, Starbuck.
Starbuck, where'd you go, Starbuck?
Yeah, it's weird. Starbuck stepped away from the scene. I think they stepped away to investigate something else and are not currently needing to hide from the thing. You actually hear one of the Zacks go, wait, guys, did you hear that? I heard, like, a big thump noise and some, like, branches. I think we're not alone. You see the visage of 5 park mascots leading a march of all 69 Zacks.
Nice.
You see famous Freddie, who is supposed to be a bear, but if you're looking at the outfit, it looks kind of like a mouse, and they're trying to sell it as a bear. Like, they didn't get what they ordered, but they rolled with it. You see Billy Baboon, just a guy, I say a guy, but like, I will say, you know that animatronics are being used for these things. They replaced the people in the outfits a long time ago. It was like a big deal, like, oh no, we have robots that perfectly have these personalities now. So you see a big fucking baboon. You see Tabby the cat. You see Wesley the wolf. And you see Clyde Stale the horse.
That's my favorite one, Paul.
Freddie goes, we can't let them escape. We're going to go find them. You 5, search the area. We're going to head to the bus. Freddie and 4 of his friends march away. Clyde, wielding his battle axe, which is a guitar with an axe head, joins 4 of the Zacks to search the area for you.
Okay. I am going to push my luck to use my hidden power. And I'm going to turn into an alligator.
Okay, for clarification, is this a regular alligator, a biligator, or a crocodile?
So this is, if you've ever seen the movie The Princess and the Frog, he looks like the big bipedal alligator from that movie who plays the trumpet, which I believe his name is Lewis. So he
okay, okay.
So he's not quite cartoonish, but it's I'm gonna call it a wereligator.
I got it. All right, so you turn into a wereligator, look around like, just one of the fucking alligators got loose again. We're fine. They're just used to wild animals.
I'm gonna try to shade them for a minute to see if I back towards the bus to see if I can see what they're up to or eavesdrop on them.
All right, so you're just following the group under the guise of they don't give a shit about the alligators in the park?
Correct.
All right, cool. You can do that. So, what is Luscious doing as Gator follows everybody towards the bus?
The way that Luscious Lucius Loganberry hides is he just stands, like, right next to a trash can. Like one of those park trash cans. They have the same shape. So.
Are you hiding, or are you pursuing the group like Gator is?
You know, for the sake of not splitting the party, I'll follow behind the Gator.
Yeah, so I think you're doing that thing where, like, you pick up the trash can, carry it 10 feet, and every time someone looks over their shoulder, you duck behind the trash can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so you get there, like, man, and you kind of hear, like, humans haven't been to this park in many years, not since we were quarantined. You know, I think one of them, if we can find one, we can get them to turn off the barrier so we can leave. Assuming Zack doesn't kill them all. Sorry. We told you have to sate your bloodlust until we can get to the outside world and build more Zacks.
I would like to, upon hearing that, try to sneak over back, but now that they're not paying attention to me, I would like to try to use Hunt to bring that Zack back into the bushes and attempt to disable him. Either disable him or incapacitate him in some way.
Okay, are you looking for Zack, or Zack?
I'm looking for the Zack that apologized for his bloodlust.
Perfect, yeah.
The slightly deeper tone, Zack.
Because apparently there's a difference in how I do the Zack voices I didn't even realize. Yeah, go ahead and roll Hunt to try and... roll Sneak first to try and sneakily do it, and then roll Hunt to successfully grab him.
It's a 3 and a 2 on a sneak, and then a 3 and a 2 on the Hunt.
Yeah, so what happens is Zack is like, "Oh, look at the little guy. He thinks he's people." And when you go to bite him, you're like, "Oh no! You can't... Easy there, little guy. I need this hand. He pulls off his glove, and you see he has 8 fingers.
Paul,
Yes?
what did we discuss about bringing AI into gaming?
So, you might remember, Justin, this is probably coming out before Glades, but my fact for this park was that Fisher Price, my character who was an engineer for the famous family, built self-generating AI, starting with Freddie and his friends, and they built other AI. Because AI is building other AI, they built robots with entirely too many fingers, and that's why they're wearing mittens to hide the fact that they had too many fingers. Anyway, he pets your crocodile head.
I draw back into the darkness.
White shadow. Like, oh no, come here, little guy. He stupidly follows you because now he wants to make you a pet.
All right, team action play 45. Incapacitate the defense.
All right, who's throwing me?
I guess that's me.
Why are you on the throw things line all week this week?
I don't know, it's fun.
Okay.
Why not? One good reason not to throw him right now.
That's fair. All right, Buck, roll wreck to throw your companion really hard.
That's a 2.
Yeah, so what happens is you actually try to throw Lucius. Instead, you kind of like get him above knee level, and you kind of suplex him into the Terminator.
The rollerblades are too slip. He doesn't brace himself with his rollerblades, so they slide backwards on the rollerblades.
Yeah, Lucius, roll your own wreck to try and turn this into an actual feasible attack against the Terminator guy.
Oh.
Because you guys haven't caught the fact these guys are just Arnold Schwarzenegger with 8 fingers by now. I'm disappointed in you.
Right, of course. And I only have 1D in wreck, so... Oh, I got a 5.
Yeah, you clobber him, and first of all, what body part are you using to hit him in this moment? Are you headbutting him? Are you punching him?
Well, I think considering I'm 5 feet tall, if he bends down, I could probably headbutt him into the face, or if he doesn't bend down, I could headbutt him whatever's about 5 feet off the ground from this guy.
Yeah, you headbutt him in the chest. It fucking hurts, because he's made of metal under those pectorals. But yeah, you do knock the... Wind is a weird term because he doesn't breathe, and you realized part of the awkward inflection was the fact he wasn't breathing while he was talking to you. But anyway, you do knock him down, but he is like not out. You get the impression he is about to scream something as he falls down and might draw additional Zacs toward you. Anybody want to do anything about him screaming out like as he collapses on the ground?
I think I'm probably seeing stars a little bit.
Probably. Yeah, you do see right there Starbuck and Gator, so.
Superstars.
I would like to attack with... I would like to climb up onto the bench and drop an elbow on him.
All right, flying Gator drop. You got it. Roll wreck.
Yeah, throw some bows.
I'll push my luck here. Oh, God, 1 and a 3.
Yeah, you belly flop on him, you knock the wind out of him, but that just makes him go, ooh! It is a slightly more muffled sound. Roll a d6 for raw luck to see whether or not anyone catches that, because it is not the same sound that would have drawn attention.
That's a 1.
Yeah, no, they're like, Clyde and the other 3 Zacs turn around like, the fuck was that? Clyde's gonna murder somebody today. He raises his axe and starts looking around for you guys. He's walking toward the bushes.
I chuck a can of cold brew at him.
Roll hunt.
Alright. That's a 1. So I think it was an empty can.
Yeah, you throw an empty can, it goes dunk, and he's like, who throws a can? Really? And now he's like, you're being pursued very quickly. This horse is very fast. The Zacs are very fast. You might have been able to take out 1 Zac in a fight. You don't like your odds against 4 Zacs and this horse.
Is the horse bipedal or a quadruped?
Bipedal horse. It's like if you met a guy dressed as Quickstraw McGraw. Because he's Quickstraw McGraw.
I wasn't sure if it was one of those, like, two if the suit initially was 2 people in the horse.
I want you guys and the audience to know that these characters are based on Yogi Bear, Magilla Gorilla, Quickstraw McGraw, Top Cat, and Huckleberry Hound.
Sure, but just maybe it was 2 people got centipeded into a human horse.
The Quickstraw McGraw is a humanoid horse, actually.
Right. My question was more, was the original suit 2 humans with a front and a back, or...
No, it is like a guy standing upright.
Okay.
Like every Chuck E. Cheese mascot style costume ever.
So is there a mascot that looks like a very racist depiction of a specific, like maybe an Italian guy with a pizza and a chef's hat? Because Chuck E. Cheese did that, you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, we only have these 5 characters. I don't think that they expanded the park before they got to racist caricatures, fortunately.
Wow, that's usually where they first go. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like usually like, oh, we have to dress our main character up as all these racist caricatures. Okay, anyway, you guys are booking it away from the murder monsters?
Yes, we are.
I want to hide, actually. I would prefer to hide.
Go ahead and roll sneak to hide good.
5.
5. The 5, you scurry in, like, you like conveniently, there is like a stream in there, and you slunk into the stream, and you do a thing where just your little gator eyes are in the water, and they don't see you. How about Luscious? What are you doing as that you're being pursued?
I think I am going to use my ability Quick on My Feet. I will take a +D to scramble if I'm fleeing from an enemy. And I'm going to help the can thrower, Starbuck, by scooping Starbuck up and doing the, what was it, three gators in a trench coat?
Okay.
But only 2?
Okay, the alley-oop, or the uppies, if you will. Sure.
The uppies.
Assuming that Buck is okay with being scooped up.
Yeah, uppies, dude.
All right.
Go ahead and roll with your +D.
All right, so...
Are you, like, doing like a lumberjack rolling a log on this trash can at this point?
Basically.
Okay.
All right, so that would be... the better one is the 5.
5's good enough. You're getting away, but you're getting away loudly, like you're being pursued, but you are slightly outrunning them, because they are running with mechanical precision. Again, they don't need to breathe, which means that they don't experience respiratory distress from running. So you are outrunning them, but like you are not doing it in a way where you're going to lose them.
I experience respiratory distress just walking, so...
Yeah, a fun fact about the Terminator movies is most of the especially T1 and T2, Arnold Schwarzenegger and the guy who played the T-1000, whose name escapes me, I'm sorry, guy, both rehearsed certain things to make themselves look more mechanical, including not breathing while doing physically strenuous things, and being able to load, unload, reassemble, etc. firearms without looking down at them from memory.
Which is just badass.
Exactly. This is my formative survivor horror, was the one movie, the first Terminator, which was technically a survivor horror film.
So, with the group no longer focused on me, I'm going to push my luck twice to use the additional feature of my shapeshifter skill, which lets me take on the form of another human, and I'm going to become a Zack.
Okay, and I will say the mittens the guy removed are right there, so you can cover up. Do you want to have 8 fingers?
I'm just going to toss the mittens on, because I'm worried if I have 8 fingers, then I will lose my ability to be precise in my movements.
Okay. Alright, you are a Zack, and you can blend right into the famous Freddie murder line heading towards the bus.
Hey, Jim.
Yes?
What's your name gonna be, buddy?
It is, let's see, Zack with an S.
Oh, I like it.
Actually, Zack with an X, but the X is at the front instead of the back this time. There we go.
Ah, Z-A-X-H.
No, X-A-C-H.
Oh, okay. I heard the X at the end, and that made me think of towards the back half of the... Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Do the 2 of you running away from the 4 pursuing enemies do anything to try and shake them besides be slightly faster than them in the short term?
No, I think running away is a good start. Hey, Buck. Buck, which way you want to head? Castle?
Sure. We could hunker down in there and be like a siege.
Yes, the castle that's built out of cheap plaster.
Yeah, we can fortify it.
I dig it. I will say you do outrun the castle. You get the impression by the slightly faster thing you do, you have maybe a minute to figure out a defensive position.
That's all we need.
I would like to use Hunt to have an understanding of how the Zacks, in their formation, how I could best either trip them all up or do a domino effect that would knock the whole line down.
All right, so they're basically marching in evenly distributed lines to fight the fact there's supposed to be 69 of them, which would mean that they are not able to be evenly distributed. So basically 5 rows of things, one behind, where it belongs behind each Freddie mascot, even though Quickstraw McGraw and the other Zacks are missing from the formation. Yeah, just lines, mechanical precision.
I was with the ones following Quickstraw McGraw, I thought.
Yeah, but you have to remember that the other... Oh, I thought you were following the ones going to the bus.
No, I was staying with my group to make sure. I was trying to help set them up for a future...
Oh, okay, you're trying to help your group. I thought you were going to investigate the impending murder of the rest of your friends.
Dude, I'm nothing without my teammates, man. Without my bros, I can't get anything done.
Yeah, so yeah, no, they're running like there's no formation to it, right? Like there isn't mechanical precision. Like each one of them is just pursuing, and like they're like perfectly hopping over every obstacle. Like it's like they calculate exactly like this is when the jump's going to go off or whatever. But I think you could use that to your advantage. Roll Hunt to see if you can find that opportunity.
It's a 4.
4 is not going to do it. You do see like because they are jumping at the last second for clearing obstacles, you could try and mess up their timing somehow, but you can't find the window to do it.
All right, I'm going to keep following them.
All right, so what did you guys do with your 1 minute of prep time to defend this castle? What do you want to do? You look around, you see a desk with some office supplies, carefully concealed to be like ye old concierge desk.
Is there like an upper section, like where someone would do an...
You do see a sign that says employees only over a stairwell.
Yeah, hop that sign.
Yeah, you hop the sign. There's like a key fob thing that no longer works because this park's long abandoned, and the door's just like dangling on the hook. You slam it open. You go up there. You see like an employee break area, and like you see some like administrative offices. It's like, oh, clearly this is where like the thought center of the park is, in terms of like where the employees would be anyway.
Can I get visual on the entrance that we used from this elevated position? I'm trying to set up a sniper's nest.
So you're looking for a vantage point where you can see the approaching 4 attackers and your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely like a window overlooking. It's like a castle window. Like if this was a real castle, there would be something to defend, like some sort of like weapon, like a crossbow or like buckets of oil or something. There's nothing. You like look at like there's a desk, there's a stapler, there is a functioning computer. There, just like random office supplies. The stapler is probably the scariest thing you could throw besides the computer monitor.
All right, I set up a defensive position there, and I line up a few cans of cold brew by the window, ready to throw, except for the last one, which I drink.
You know what you actually can find? You find a bunch of industrial-sized rubber bands. You can make a slingshot. So go ahead and roll Rig to try and build a slingshot out of some binder clips and some rubber bands.
Yeah, I'm gonna like find a mop handle and snap it in half and duct tape it all together and rig up a little slingshot crossbow thing. Oh, please. That's a 6.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, I mean, technically there is rubber bands, a spring in the stapler. The stapler itself could be taken apart. Yes, all that.
You have it. You have +1D for any rec rolls with the slingshot. Or I guess hunt rolls because you are shooting. Whatever your attack stat is with a slingshot.
So you said there's a functioning computer.
There is. It looks like it's connected to the park's intranet.
Yes. You know what I have to say about that. I would like to hack the planet.
Roll, I think Rig is still here.
It is Rig.
Yes, roll Rig to try and log into the park's administrative, like try and guess the password for this computer, basically.
Alright, so 2d6. I got a 6 and a 2.
With a 6, you're like, just in case, let me try password, and it works.
Password 1234.
The username is Nathan Rules with an @ sign instead of the letter A.
Gross.
Hate that.
Somewhere Dr. Winston Thoreau is just shuddering for no reason.
Ugh.
Anyway, you do see the email. There's several emails that basically give you exposition, so your character knows the stuff I described about, like, how the AI went fucking crazy. There's emails like, please send an extraction team to admin@famousfamily.com.
Fantastic.
What are those doing in the spam folder?
So, like, you now have the backstory of, like, oh no, these robots started building other robots because they became too self-aware. And everyone in this park is quarantined, left to die. The electric field fries any electronics to go through it in order to keep the monsters contained.
Alright, so, yeah, is there any way I can, connect the system to either just the park rides or the lights or even the Zacks themselves?
So the Zacks themselves, you're looking through that, like, you see an email that says, we tried powering down the robots, but they're linked to the park server, which is heavily fortified in Tabby's Tundra.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it is in the middle of the glacier that sinks the Stritanic every day at noon.
Ah, yes,
That's very
the
good.
Stritanic.
That's very good.
Yeah, but we tried getting there, but every time we send somebody, they come and get us. Please send an extraction team. Oh God, I hear them coming. This is my last, and they never click send.
I hit send.
Somewhere, famous Nathan gets a text notification. Should do something about that. I won't, but
So that's what happened. Huh.
But yeah, you do see that's where the server is. You try connecting the rides. The rides and lights are on a loop, and you do see the robots enter killer mode when the sun goes down. They seem to default to their I'm a friendly user programming during sunlight hours.
Oh, no.
Can you pull up YouTube so we can watch some sick dunks real quick?
I mean, it's umlaut tube, okay?
In the back of the line of Zacks, you just hear someone say, "Are you guys watching Umlaut Tube without me?" Shit.
All the heads turn around.
That's my way I'm trying to set up Starbuck to be able to shoot with advantage.
Starbuck already has a bonus
Oh,
die.
they have a bonus die.
For the
Okay.
yes, because they built the badass slingshot with a 6. Starbuck, go ahead and roll hunt to just unload a bunch of soda cans full of coffee into these robots.
I also have an ability that gives me an extra die when I'm attacking from hiding. Would you consider me hidden?
Yes, I feel like at least for this round where like they have not clocked that you're up in the top of the castle yet, this one you'll have a roll for. I will say even full soda cans are not going to. You're not going to be able to incapacitate all 4 of these killer robots, but you might be able to get one. Probably not Clyde. Clyde looks sturdier, especially because he has that reinforced felt exterior.
Hey, is that outfit felt? It is now.
That's a 6.
Yeah, with a 6, I think you actually do because I'm assuming you've seen Gator do shenanigans before.
Oh, we've done so many shenanigans, dude.
You're like, oh, that one is moving not mechanically, don't shoot that one. And you obliterate the Zack closest to the door. The coffee actually just barely pierces through the fleshy exterior to the electronics. The can cracks open and like does that thing where a shaking can explodes in like foam. And it runs into the electric and it like you watch it like spark and sputter out of operation.
Nice shot, dude!
What the fuck?
Thanks, dude.
That he's not one of us.
I would like to try to hop on the back of the horse and ride the horse.
Okay, the deadliest of the killer robots. Got it. Go ahead and roll.
Yes, of course. Well, of course I'm not going to take out the... I want to get away. What do I need to roll?
So that would be scramble?
Worried you were going to say that. I will then...
I feel like that's the I jump on an enemy's back and try riding it like a Bronco stat.
It is, unfortunately. I'm going to push myself then. Oh boy, I am not very lucky. I'm running out of luck. That's a 6, though.
Yeah, the 6, you get on Clyde's back, And he's trying to shake you off, but you're like in that spot he can't quite reach, and he doesn't want to knock his own head off with the axe. It's like, get him off, get him off, get him off. And now you see like the 3 Zacks trying to jump up and push you off, but it's really awkward.
I'm just like doing the like when you're riding the mechanical bull and you have your hat above your head and you're holding on with one hand.
Yeah, fortunately Clyde is the tallest, so like even though these things are tall, they cannot quite reach enough to push you off. And Clyde is not succeeding. I will say this does give Buck a perfect opportunity to fire another shot. And because they are distracted, they have no idea where you're shooting from.
You got this, dude. Ooh, I rolled 2 3s.
Yeah, no, you just miss. It wings off. I'm not going to have it hit Winston. Not Winston. Gator.
That'd be wild if it hit Winston.
No, actually, it's weird. You fire it and it ricochets and it goes off the field, flies several hundred miles to paradise.
So far.
And Winston Thoreau, walking out of his home to enjoy a nice evening stroll, just gets wailed on with a soda can and goes, ow!
Oh, Winston, look out for that.
Max, why did you throw a can of... Is this cold brew coffee at me?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
Sure, you can say that now, but after the first... fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I walk back inside.
Perfect. Luscious, you're still on the computer. Do you want to do anything to interact with the scene more? Are you digging more into the files for something you can do or anything? What are you doing?
Yeah, if I can connect to anything with this computer, I would like to.
All right.
Not just files, because I would like to be, somewhat of use.
Yeah, like you have files. A lot of the things you mentioned before, like the park lights and the music and the rides, are on things. Roll rig to see if you can find something that you can control from the computer.
All right. So in rig, I got a 2 and a 6.
All right, with a 6. Now I gotta come up with something that you can control from this computer. Okay.
Yes.
All right, you have options. You can control the automatic doors to the buildings, so you can make them open and shut. That probably doesn't feel helpful right now. You can turn on the sprinkler system. You can turn on the fire alarm. Like, basically, you can just like, oh, hey, I'm going to turn on, like, basically, you can pull a fire alarm.
What about the automated weapons defense system?
There is not an automated weapons defense system.
Damn it.
Okay, if we're basing this on Chuck E. Cheese, there's always an automatic weapons defense system. You've seen how those kids get after closing.
You can also unlock all the prize cabinets.
Now I'm gonna make you tell me what every prize in that cabinet is.
Well, here's the thing. They're in the various arcades, etc., across the park. There's not one in the room with you.
The man said what he said, Paul.
Yeah, if you get to one, I will let you know what's there. You have to physically inspect it.
Making a note. All right. Better have Beanie Babies, is all I'm saying.
Of course. That is our brand.
So, how well built are those doors?
They are glass doors. Without inspection, you suspect they are not bulletproof glass. They might survive, like, a guy running into them, but not, like, being actually bludgeoned on purpose.
Ah, okay.
If you're looking for, like actual staying power, somewhere between grocery store automatic door and the elevator's going to crush you to death. I'm not sure which. That will depend on another rig roll if you can actually corral one of them between the doors.
I would love to do another rig roll to see if I can just start using it as a sideways chomping device.
Before we do that, Gator, go ahead and roll. I feel like this is actually a social skill at this point. Go ahead and roll Compel to try and ratatouille Clyde in between the sliding doors.
Wait, hold on. What's the difference between compel and connect here?
So I read connect as like a social thing, whereas compel is like you're trying to force them to do it. Like connect is like I'm appealing to you as a person, sway is I'm trying to manipulate you, and compel is like I'm trying to force you.
Okay. But if I'm trying to do it physically, could I do it with rec?
You know, sure, if you want to try and physically drag him like you are yanking on his head to try and steer him, yeah.
I want to try to take his head and whip it around so that way either... So imagine him in the middle of... Clydesdale is in the middle of all of the Zacks, and I want to try to knock them off to the side and knock one of them to the doors using, like, the torque of him spinning around.
Okay, so you're trying to get the Zax in the doors. I was trying to help you take out the boss, but this works too.
Well, I have questions for the boss, and I imagine that this is a move I've done in the Battle Ball courts. So is this something I could take a D with?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus die for that, sure.
I'm being a lot snakier than I normally am because I'm not rolling with my skills. Oh, that's a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, so he bucks you off and you go on the ground.
God damn it. Okay.
So he's going to actually he's going to swing his axe. Would you like to roll resist consequences before I tell you where he swings that axe?
Yes.
Bear in mind that is a stress thing, I think. But we don't do that much on regular blades, so.
Yeah, I have to mark luck, I believe.
All right, so roll your d6 to see how much luck you have to mark. I think that's how that works in this game, too.
Oh boy, I'm about to take Doom. Ooh, actually, that could be good, though. Sorry, I'm looking at it right now. Roll this. Okay. Tell the keeper which consequence you are resisting and how. The keeper will tell you which attribute applies. You may only roll against a given consequence once, but can resist multiple consequences, making rolls for each.
So the consequences being having a body part chopped off with this fucking axe.
Yeah.
How you're evading it is going to be like, how do you go about defending yourself from this? Because that's going to determine the stat you roll.
I would like to. What's Gatorade and Baker gonna do? Can I use Hunt to read his moves and see where he's trying to swing to get the most damage? Or read?
I will say without a roll, you can see, like, oh, hey, he's about to try and chop your fucking leg off. Yeah, you see his eyes locked on that. It's a question of...
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna wreck. I'm gonna wreck and try to kick him. I'm gonna try to kick him.
Go ahead and roll wreck to avoid consequences as you try and kick him away before he swings his axe.
I have to mark 4 luck. That's very bad.
Okay, so you do that, though. Alright, so does that max you out?
No, you don't. So it actually functions differently here. So I mark a Doom and I clear my luck track. Now, I have 2 choices in that I can either resist the darkness or give into the darkness. I'm going to read this correctly so that way I may have to pull...
Hey listeners, we're learning how to play the game as we play, just like you can. Check out Bump in the Dark.
Yes, Bump in the Dark. And this is Bump in Paradise, not brought to you by cocaine.
Not this time.
Not any of the times I've personally been aware of, anyway.
What am I going to do with all this cocaine?
If you give in to the darkness, you stay in the scene. But if you hold off the darkness inside you, take a final action with increased impact before collapsing, being left for dead, or otherwise being temporarily taken out of the scene. Facing the darkness changes you in some way, and you modify one of your beliefs to reflect this and clear your luck track.
Okay.
And then if you mark Doom for the first time, you have access to monstrous abilities, which I already do because I am a Lance. I don't think it makes sense for me to give into my inner darkness here, because I can't really hurt anyone or go too far in this situation. So I think I'm going to hold off the darkness by taking an action with increased impact. I'm going to try to, rather than kick Clydesdale, I'm going to try to scoop Clydesdale up and run through the glass door, the 2 of us.
Okay, so you basically do a kip up, which is very easy for an athlete to do, and rush him. Okay. Because this is you resisting the darkness in your final act thing, I will let it happen. Luscious, please roll Rig to try and shut those doors with the utmost force right as Clydesdale goes in between them.
Ooh, 1 and a 4.
The door is shut in advance, and you just smash through the glass. His mascot outfit is cut up very badly, but you are pass out from exhaustion. As in your final act, you are very exposed.
Not cool.
But the mascot's cut open.
Yes, there is exposed electronics now.
Hey, Bucky. You know what to do, right?
Including like a piece of rebar piercing it through the middle. Like the metal frame of the door is partially impaling him. He doesn't seem bothered by it, but his electronic parts are exposed. He's also inside the building, so you cannot slingshot him through the window.
Well, that's no fun.
You do have other options, like Buck could reposition himself, or you could just turn on the sprinklers. Either one would work.
All right. Clickety-clack, we're going to send him back to hell.
The Zax run in behind Clyde, and you turn on the sprinklers. They're fine because they're not cut up. But then Clyde gets blasted with water, and electricity arcs across the water and fries the other Zax that are in the room. You guys, for now, are fine, under control. Dr. Thunder walks in and, even though she is not a medical doctor, does stabilize Gator so that he can be in the action next time, because we're going to leave off with you all hearing screams of your teammates at the bus you ignored as the Freddy's people have reached them, and you realize, oh no. This has been Bump in Paradise. I hope you all enjoyed playing. I enjoyed running it, and I hope you enjoyed listening. Have a good night.
Bump in Paradise is Paul Kinter as Master of Ceremonies, Justin Langston as Luscious Lucius Loganberry, M.L. Riley as Starbuck Coffee, and myself, Jim Remis, as Gator Aiden Bega. Domi is our editor, and Allison is our producer. Bump in the Dark is a Forged in the Dark game by Jex J. Thomas. You can find their work at lastpointpress.com. You can directly support this show at patreon.com/bardrockcafe. Starting at just $3 a month. We've just updated our Patreon rewards, so now is a perfect time to subscribe. Subscribers can join us on Discord, can come play games with us, and receive access to ad-free episodes and an ever-growing library of bonus content. You can support the podcast for free by sharing us on social media, by word of mouth, or by rating and subscribing on your favorite podcatcher. Lastly, you support us just by listening. Thank you for listening, dear friend.